All right, so hey everybody, Mark Burgess here, Big East Bass Fishing. Today I want to bring you a little video about a tournament we had this past weekend. We call it the TOC, or the Mass Bass Nation Tournament of Champions. What it is, it's an end of the season event that you qualify for through the Mass Bass Nation Pro-Am Tournament Trail. We take a percentage of the number of anglers, both boaters and co-anglers alike, to participate in this Tournament of Champions. Okay, and it has a long history. It's been also named the Mike Yellick Trophy Award after Mike Yellick, a very infamous member of the Mass Bass Nation for many years, and just a hammer when he was actively fishing. Sadly, we lost Mike quite a while ago now, but we just keep honoring his name and his fishing prowess with this Mike Yellick Trophy, the American Eagle. So I've been fortunate to win 2 of these and came up that much short this past weekend for my 3rd. Congratulations to Christian Hogue on winning that event. He edged me out for both lunker and total weight. 4 ounces was the difference. Okay, so I did lose 1 cullfish that had me buried in a pretty thick pile of brush. I did see the fish was probably a 3-pounder, so that would have been enough. But I mean, that's fishing, right? So congratulations to him. Great job, and on winning his first Mike Yellick American Eagle Trophy for the TOC Championship. Conditions were absolutely brutal. I mean, as you know, I've been doing this a long time, and it was probably some of the most brutal conditions that I've ever fished in for that long. I've fished in freezing rain and sleet and snow and high wind and rough water and all of that. But typically it doesn't rain. I think they said in the area we were like 6 or 8 inches. I think it might have been close to 8 inches in the course of the day. It just poured, hammer down poured, with sustained 25 to 30 mile an hour winds with gusts over 40. Now we were fishing a body of water where the wind really, it wasn't able to really pick up and be a factor, except for the fact that it just made it colder. I have decent rain gear. I'm going to have even better rain gear going forward because it was done at about 10 o'clock. And thankfully I wasn't. Allowed me to finish 2nd. Christian also was feeling it. He took a hefty, Glad giant trash bag, poked a hole in it, and he put that on underneath his raincoat and was able to keep him dry. I mean, I was soaked to the skin and beyond by 10 o'clock in the morning. Thankfully, I had a limit by like 7:30. I caught 3.5 limits of fish during the day. And a big reason for that was I just couldn't let up because I was starting to shiver. And I just kept chunking and winding just nonstop. Just periodically, to pick up my flipping stick and pitch a few different targets. But for the most part, I was fishing coontail, where it kind of went from being totally matted and tapered off into more scattered clumps. And it wasn't a very big area. I had a couple areas where this happened, and I was able to fish it with a chatterbait and just cover a lot of water and get a lot of bites. Like I said, it was 3.5 limits that I culled through to get to the weight that I had, with only 1 really good fish. Both Kristen and I really only had 1 good fish, for the day. But that had a lot to do with it. So that's a little bit about the history of the event and this year's event this past Saturday. And hope you find it interesting. Now, That's one of the things with Fishing Mass Bass Nation Pro-Am is you get to qualify for this TOC just another reason to fish Bass Nation Pro-Am. All right, so hopefully we'll see you next season. Everybody have a great day.